Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's have a look at some of these charts then, shall we? Oil looking good, by the way. So yeah, flicking around some new altcoins at the moment. VRA obviously having a nice pump. Pulling back though into the previous resistance, which is now support. Anyway, you're not particularly bothered about this, I'm sure. I just thought I'd bring it to your attention because I made a video about it the other day. It does look good for continuation, but look, let's focus on Bitcoin, which is the main thing at the moment. So one of the healthiest, epic, best looking charts out there, has been for a while. Looking at it here on the daily with a Bollinger Band top and a horizontal area of significance, 38,000. It's just less than that. It's about 37,700. This comes in for the breakdown area over here, and it is technically a top target, really. But at the moment, based on this daily, there's no bearish divergence on the higher aspect of this. That there is 1, 2, 3 on the most recent. Now this will still be relevant provided we stay below this trend line. We're turning up here on the MACD on the daily as well, so that does make it more likely that we do push up to at least at the top of the range and maybe a little higher. You know what Bitcoin likes to do, don't you? We all know what Bitcoin likes to do. It likes to wick higher and wick lower, stop people out of both sides. So what I'm trying to put across here for the most part is the same thing I've been saying for a little while. Any trades that get made, for me personally, are trades that really do I base around the resistances for Bitcoin. That is a resistance. If you break that, then the next major one is going to be into the lower 40s. Maybe not quite as high as 45, but quite high, maybe around 41 or about 42. So we can see upside on Bitcoin to take us to that level, and then a pullback. So yeah, the VRA trade was great. I exited that. I'll be looking for the next trade to make. There's nothing wrong with making 10-12% in a day. There's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with that at all. I know we all want to hold on for dear life and make thousands of X. That's the hodler's perspective. If I was just talking about hodling, I'd make about 12 videos a year, and then you wouldn't hear from me again. So there is a whole lot of hodling going on from my perspective. Trust me. But from a trader's perspective, it's different. All right, it's different. And sometimes people get confused with that, right, so Ethereum, what's going on here? So still pretty sweet, but weak in compared to its, or basically compared to everything else. The fact is, though, it's got a decent trend beginning, which makes it feel more likely that we do have continuation on altcoins. We do have 3 drives, maybe even working on a 4th drive of bearish divergence on the daily here. So this is adding more weight to the idea that we shouldn't FOMO. Absolutely not. We shouldn't think about buying resistances. Absolutely not. What we really should be doing is taking profit on days like today. Well, I say we. I'm talking about me. You do what you want to do. Degenerate trading can be very profitable, although the risk is extremely high. So if that's how you want to play the game, that's fine. My strategy is based around risk. So at the moment, a day like today, we take the profit. I take the profit on the pumps, and then I look for more opportunities. Maybe not in the same coin, maybe in a different coin altogether. This is the beauty of what we've been looking at on the Patreon, when we recognise that no altcoin is created equal at the moment. Some have rallied super hard, super fast. INJ, Chainlink, loads of them, and some of them are lagging on behind, right? Ethereum included. So there's going to be more opportunities. You don't need to stay in one coin. You can. Well, I'm choosing to take part in each individual pump. 10% here, 20% there, 40% here, whatever. That's me at the moment. Because I still believe that this, even though it is quite likely, as I was saying yesterday, that there is going to be an extension on the altcoin rallies, it will all most likely get faded again. So whatever gains get made during this period of the market, are quite likely to be faded. And so, I don't know exactly where the top will be. I base a lot of it around Ethereum, and Ethereum doesn't look like the top is in on this one at all. This one looks like it's just beginning a breakout, to be fair. And so with that in mind, you'd assume that the rest of the altcoin market can hold in the short term, and we can take part in more and more pumps. But as Bitcoin does approach a major resistance, 2 of which, the first one being just short of 38, the next one being just short of 42, plus the bearish divergence, then we will be looking for a pullback on Bitcoin at some point along those lines. So I'm out of my trades at the moment. Also, today is my birthday. It's actually my birthday. So it's nice to wake up, in a sea of green, and obviously taking the profit in that. so I can go out and eat some steaks tonight, without having to worry about being exposed to markets on a sideways or down day. Do you know what I mean? At least I can sit back and go, yeah, this steak tastes extra nice because it's free from stress. People think that trading's like a stress-free, because there's no boss there, probing you for, proving that you're working or whatever. No, it's not. It's actually full of stress if you allow it to be. So yeah, all of that out the window for me tonight, and just sit back and bask in the glory of the green. But it is basically a relatively short video. There's really not much more to say about it. I'm happy to look at altcoins for you if you want to let me know in the comments. Whatever altcoin is the most, well, I suppose, requested. I'll make a video on that later. Other than that, you can join the Patreon with links in the description below. We do 2 live streams a week. I am doing one tomorrow daytime, actually, if you're interested in that. Normally they're in the evenings. But long story short, Bitcoin running up. 2 major areas of resistance above us. We could easily tag those before we pull back. But most things, as in like Bitcoin and Ethereum, both have bearish divergence on the daily. So we'll take it for what it is. Doesn't mean the all-time new high or anything like that. It just means a decent pullback, one that could still even take us down further. And remember, the weekly trend signal is still absolutely in play for Bitcoin. And as far as the Chiku span cancelling this out, it can come all the way down, lower than 28,000 and still maintain an uptrend. I don't think we'll be seeing that, but this week. But if it did, it wouldn't be anything more than a buyback, to be fair. Right, I'll leave with you there. Like I say, it is my birthday, so I'm just going to have a little go back to bed, to be honest with you, and because that's what you do now. That's there is no parties, there is just sleep. Right, thanks for watching. Take it easy.